Morning, Grimmy.
There goes the alarm. There goes the alarm. Ringing in my head.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
Jake Gyllenhaal, welcome.
I actually like you a lot.
Right, well, thank you, Jake.
That was also me acting.
Nick Grimshaw.
You're listening to the original Gangster Radio.
This is amazing.
Wake up. Wake up. Give it to me.
With BBC Radio 1.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I feel a bit sick about this. You are no longer, we would say this sentence, Harry from One Direction. You are now Harry Styles' solo artist. How does that feel, and how does it feel now knowing that this is like day one of a really important, new chapter in your life?
It's a bit weird. I feel like I've been hibernating in the studio for so long. And you kind of hear it in like the safety of the studio and everything.
And now
it's time to like give birth.
Give birth.
Yeah.
The 9 months are over. The baby's been a brewing.
Yeah.
It's a good song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the song I'm most proud of writing, I think.
It feels like a smack in the face as well. It's not.
I like to smack in the face.
Yeah, it's like I'm here, and this is what I sound like. It's massive.
Cool.
And it sounds really good in here, and it's going to sound really good.
It sounds good in here when you're singing the high bits.
That's my only issue with it. I can't sing along to this.
The first time I played it for you, and you were like, "Yeah, but I can't sing it because of the."
Can you change the single? I'm not going to be able to sing along to this. Can we talk about that time, the first time I heard it?
Yeah.
And we were in your car.
Yeah.
And I knew I had to hear it before the interview.
That would be wise.
But it's always a little bit weird. And
Yeah.
it's weird for me, and it's weird for you.
Yeah.
Because you've made something, and you're showing it to somebody, and I've got to, listen to it with you. And that's never not going to be weird, I don't think.
Yeah. In the car's the best time because I have to look at the road and stuff, staring you in the face, being like, "What do you think?"
Yeah, I was just praying for no traffic.
Yeah. Traffic lights are like,
no! Oh, we're gonna have to look at each other! But I did feel really terrified. I was prepared to do a stop, drop, and roll if we slowed down, if it was bad. But thankfully, it's great. And I felt like we both knew that's what we were doing that day.
Yeah.
But no one wanted to bring it up.
"Do you want to get breakfast?" Okay.
Yeah.
Should we go for lunch now?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Jim? Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, gonna have to hear this song, aren't I? But thankfully, it sounds really, really good.
Thank you.
Who did you first play it to? Like, when you'd finished doing it, who was the first go-to person?
Well, we wrote most of the album in Jamaica. I was in Jamaica for 2 months.
Did you go there for a specific reason, or just because nice out?
I just wanted to not be somewhere I was going to get distracted, honestly. We were all living together with the guys I did it with, and it was 360. You were kind of writing. You'd go home for dinner, and then you'd write at the house, and then go back to the studio. I really liked kind of being away from everything and doing it like that.
Have you played it to your mum?
I have.
And what did your mum think?
My mum liked it.
Yeah.
Which was handy.
Yeah. But you know what? I feel like your mum and your family, they're pretty honest with you, aren't they? They keep you down to earth.
Yeah.
They're not too gassed about your success, which I really, really like. I loved it when it was over Christmas time, but there was some film on, and it was your mum and Robin, and you said, "Oh, she's not very good at acting." And Robin was like, "All right, Al Pacino, been in one film." I really like that they bring you down to earth.
Yeah, I think I played the album to them the first time, and there's one song on the album where there's a bit with a vocal effect on it, and my stepdad goes, "Where did you get the duck from? How did you get a duck in the studio?" I'm like, "No, that was me. Thanks."
But thanks.
Right, yeah, cheers.
But I'm glad
yeah, I didn't like the duck.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
With Nick Grimshaw. Wake up!
A big day today. We didn't know where you'd been. You'd been in the ether and you'd been offline and stuff. And then we saw the white squares.
Ooh.
Do you know the furore that happens when the white squares happen? It kicks off because you're not massively into Twitter and Instagram. You're on it, but you're not on it
I like it. I just don't like saying something for the sake of it.
Oh, I do.
I know.
I make a career out of it. But when the white squares happened, everyone was like, "It's coming."
Yeah.
Then we saw the advert where it was wet and looking into the distance.
Yes.
There's a lot of thought go into that. When you're in the studio and you've done it, when it's all finished, are you all right, how do we make this happen? How much thought's gone into your hairdo?
Not
what-
so much on the hairdo.
I can see.
I walked into
Just kidding,
that.
just kidding.
No, I think you finished like the album and you're like, oh, thank God for that. And then you're like, oh,
Really
no.
enjoyed the process.
Now I have to do all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, I've just never done it like this before.
Right.
Kind of being across like absolutely everything.
And do you
It's
have
really
to have
fun.
meetings of like, with people are like, well, what font should we use on Harry?
Yeah, that's when you realise that's when you feel like you're adminning.
Yeah.
It's like fonting.
Yeah. Or,
And then you realise how particular you are about fonts.
Yeah.
When they send one font, you're like, well, that's not the right font.
I'm
You didn't
so-
think you were bothered about
Oh,
fonts.
it's all I'm bothered about is a font.
Yeah.
I always slag people up. I won't reply to people if they've used a bad font in their emails.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no way.
Like people who email in red.
Get out of
People
it.
email in red.
You loser.
Why?
God, someone emailed me once in Comic Sans and I vomited. It's disgusting.
I saw an article online yesterday about the man who designed Comic Sans defending himself. I thought it was amazing. He was like, he's defending his font. He's like, will you defend your font? Absolutely. I
Yeah,
would.
you live. And then do you have to do anything to get into the frame of mind of being back in the public eye and like, you know, I'm going to like meditate more, I'm going to work out more, get more sleep? Is there anything you have to do to sort of condition your brain for this?
Yeah, I think I've definitely been like, all right, because I've been hibernating for sure.
Uh-huh.
Kind of trying to get it all ready.
Because this is going to be the start of promo. And I guess
Yeah.
the first time you've ever done it on your own. Great in
Yeah.
one direction, because if you're a bit tired or something,
Yeah.
let Liam
Take
do it or
this one,
something.
mate.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
come on, you do this one. But now, no.
Yeah.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
How does that feeling feel?
Good. I think
Is that a
I think
sentence?
it's gonna be fun. It's not like I'm traveling on my own now.
Yeah.
I have like a band and everything.
Uh-huh.
So and they're all amazing.
You must have done like really weird promo in your time, like when you've been to. I
There's
feel like
been
Spain does
some.
weird stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the time, like some of the European, it's mainly just the questions.
Right.
Some of the questions are quite. I think there was one time a couple of years ago. I think it was in France, and the first question I was asked was, "Would you ever pee in a sink?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "Well, Akon said that he would pee in a sink. So would you pee in a sink?" I was like, "Well,
Was it,
I don't know. I don't really know how to answer
that was the opener.
Congrats on the brand new album. Would you pee in a sink?
We like what?
Yeah.
Would you?
Don't think so.
If you had to. Have you?
No.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Everyone. No, it's gross. Let's not talk about this in the morning, Harry. It's gross. What do you think has been your most asked question? Which now we're starting the promo fresh. Just get it out there. You don't want to be asked this.
I don't know. I feel like Crush is asked a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't ask that.
Yeah. I feel
No,
like it's not. It's lazy.
Yeah. And
what
we
I mean.
know everyone.
Aww.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yes. BBC
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
with Nick Grimshaw.
You're doing Saturday Night Live next week.
I am.
Hey, Adele, she said that Saturday Night Live was the thing that made her, like, stratospheric huge. Like, that was the thing, because it was one of the most watched Saturday Night Lives ever. And she was, you know, doing all right, Adele. She was hugely successful. She was already on the show, because you don't go on the show unless you're successful.
Right, yeah.
But she said when she performed, that it went through the roof. It went crazy for her. Has she been, because I know you know her, and she lives in LA and you're in LA a lot. Have you spoke to her about the record or played on the record?
I've spoken to her a little bit. She knows one of the guys I wrote it with
Right.
a lot. But I don't think like so much advice. I think from her, I just like how she does stuff. I think she leads by example, and I mean, she's the biggest. She's
Yeah.
amazing. The thing is with her is like when she sings, she's like a different thing. She's like on her own thing, which is amazing.
And I think she does things on her own terms, doesn't she, you know?
Yeah, I think the thing is, I think she's just good at it.
I
She's
trust
good at,
Adele.
like, yeah.
Don't you?
I like how she like does everything. I
Yeah.
think it always looks very nice how
Yeah.
she does stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the present that she got you for your 21st birthday?
Sure. So for my 21st, she gave me a one of her albums, 21. It said I did some pretty cool stuff when I was 21. Good luck. And I was like, oh, jeez.
No pressure, just the biggest album ever. But Adele, what Adele's managed to do, I think, that I think you've managed to do very well, and this is a compliment, is really remain yourselves. And like the amount of fame that you guys have acquired and the amount of attention and the amount that everyone, is quite up for slagging off famous people or people who do well, you've both managed to remain very, very normal.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Apart from those trousers, I'd say you're exactly the same. I'm just kidding. He's wearing a check trouser. Expect nothing less. Is it quite hard to stay grounded because your life is not normal? Like you can't just go out without someone going, Harry Styles.
I think it's easier if, like, in the way that I like to separate stuff from working and kind of being at home with family and stuff.
Right.
I think when you separate it, it's easier to kind of see it for what it is. I think when you let it become everything and that's kind of your whole life, I think then it's easy to get a bit lost in it. But I'm lucky. I have amazing friends and my family's amazing. So I think they make it easier to keep the separation between the two, which makes it easier for me.
Is it easier in LA?
I don't think so. I think it depends. I have a lot of friends who've moved there for work and stuff. But I like both. I love living in London. I'm here most of the time.
It's probably easier to get a nice kale salad in LA because I know you experienced that drama last night.
Yeah, I had some friends over from...
Oh God, get a load of this guy's had a nightmare.
I had some friends in from LA. And they were like, let's order in for dinner. And I was like, cool. And they were like, let's just get some salads or something. And I was like, you don't really do that here. I don't really know anywhere you can order in a salad.
No, I mean, it doesn't travel.
No.
Do you ever miss, what food do you miss from there, though?
I miss fruit pastels.
Yeah.
Branston pickles, the big one.
Yes. And a roast dinner.
Yeah, roast dinner.
A roast dinner. Do you ever make a roast dinner at your house? In LA?
I have done, yeah.
Yeah. I tried to do that once in your home, and you had no pans.
I've got more pans now.
No cooking stuff.
I've got more pans now.
And me and my friend Remy, or our friend Remy, we were like, we'll buy him a chicken, we'll get him roast potatoes. Popstar kitchen.
I have pans now.
You got pans
I did
now.
get some pans.
Okay, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. A new single, new pans.
New pans.
You're a new man, Harry.
I feel my life is looking up.
It's doing all right, isn't it?
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
With Nick Grimshaw.
But this, I feel like, is the most anticipated song of the year.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, it is. Do you want to be in my email chain for the last week? It's anticipated.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's very people are excited about this.
Thank you.
And
So am I.
It's very exciting that we get to play this for the first time to the world. And so exciting, in fact. So many people have been in touch. I've been basically harassed by Harry Styles fans for the past week or so, when, since they've known this has been happening. And I thought I'd reach out to some of your peers to get some questions.
Okay.
So we're going to hear from some famouses, some people from the world of music who love Harry.
Thank you.
And they wanted to send in a message and a question. So you have no idea about these people, do you?
I don't know who's on here.
This is a surprise.
On this one.
On this little computer next to you, if you give that a little tap for me,
a little tappy tap.
a little tappy tappy, you'll have a question from one of your celebrity fans.
Okay. Now?
Yeah.
Hello, Harry Styles. My name's Chris. I've been a fan of yours for a long, long time. You're the biggest face on my One Direction tattoo. And I was just wondering, I wrote to the fan club, Harry Styles fan club, to see about if I could be working there as a job. Like, I'll clean anything, but no one wrote back to me. And I was wondering if you could tell me what would be the best way of advancing. I'm in a job right now that I like, but I would give it all up to run your fan club. So this is really just like an application letter to you. Let me know. All the best, man.
There we go, Christopher Martin there, with a question to run the fan club.
I'd say that he has to focus on what he'd like to do at the fan club.
Okay.
He said he'd clean everything. I think
Anything?
It makes him look like he's not focused.
Right.
I think he needs to say, I want to do this job, and I think I can do it. But yes, Chris Martin.
Yes, Chris.
Yes.
You can do that. I feel like...
I like all the trees.
I know.
Where he is.
Where do you think he is?
Like I don't know.
I feel like it stinks of Malibu. Do you know what I mean?
Little ocean breeze.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think he's just had a nice juice, do that video, and then he's off to...
He's doing some yoga.
He's off to yoga, yeah.
On some rocks.
In a baggy trouser.
Ooh.
Yeah. Chris Martin was the first person who I asked who replied So very
do
punctual.
this?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Replied straight away. No correspondence.
He's lovely, isn't he?
Just the thing. So if you do actually want someone to work with you in business from the world of music, it could be Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, responsible.
All right.
Cares.
Clean anything.
Have you had a chat with Chris Martin? Because I've heard that he gives people the chat now. You know, Bono used to give the chat. Like,
Oh.
I'll tell you how to do a stadium. Like Bono, like, I've heard now Chris Martin has taken on that baton.
He's good at like telling you to take care of yourself type
Right.
thing. Like I think he's just very like make sure you're all right.
Yeah. He makes you
He's very zen, isn't he?
very zen. I remember I had
Nice.
to introduce him on stage at a festival and he was headlining. It was a big weekend in Glasgow. And I said, what do you want me to say? And he like took me by the shoulders and was like, you just say whatever you want to say. And I think it will be so great. Whatever comes out your mouth is going to be fantastic. And, you know, you just be you, man. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
Chris Martin.
I think he's a pretty wonderful man.
He is, isn't
Yeah.
he? Anyway, next person. Give it a little
Two
tappy.
taps,
Two
two
taps.
taps.
Two taps.
Hey Harry, hi Grim, hey mate. Congratulations on your single. The best memory I have of you is when you and Grim came to see me at GAY and you ended up trashing my whole dressing room. So cheers for that. My question for you is, if you could be a superhero, which one do you be? Mwah! Sorry about the quality. I'm on the beat!
For those that can't see Rita's message, can you describe what's going on there?
She was wearing a wet rag on her head. It was like tied up in
That's
like
her
a,
weave. She spent a fortune on that. It's a hand-me-down from Beyonce.
and she's in beach attire.
She's in a bikini in the Maldives. Oh my God, babe, get your life. So yeah, do you remember that when we went to see her?
Yeah, I do. When we went to that show,
Yeah.
I think you tried to put on her stage outfit,
Yeah.
which was I don't remember. It was like chaps or something.
It was something very
It
Rita.
was something very Rita.
Yeah. Weirdly, they didn't fit. Baggy on me. But what was her question? What, if you could be a superhero, what would you be? I feel like that's a waste of a question, if I'm honest, Rita. Catwoman, I see you as.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look great in black.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
With Nick Grimshaw.
We're halfway through your surprise. How's it going?
Good. It's good. Very lucky.
Did you think we'd do anything weird, honestly? Did you think we'd like gunge you? Or do something? Or like, we brought all your exes in. They're in the live lounge.
I hoped not.
Yeah.
I think I'd take the gunge.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I have some video messages for you from some people who wanted to say hello today. Because people genuinely care about today, and it's a big day. Next question, please.
Hi, Harry. I know you're involved in every aspect of your songs, from writing and producing to the mixing and the mastering. Is there a part of it that you enjoy as much as the recording and the performing? And also, you have a very eclectic taste in music that you listen to. So what would you say has inspired the style of music for your first release?
My God, your mum thinks she's on Jules Holland. That question. It's quite technical there from mum.
She was putting on like a bit of a posh accent there.
She's trying to get a Radio 4 gig.
Excuse me. What do you think has inspired your eclectic taste of music? You don't talk like that.
What does she talk like? And it is on table.
I don't even remember what the question was. I was too distracted.
She wanted to ask something technical because she thought it would throw
okay.
you. But yeah, what inspired you? Did she ask? Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
what
I
inspired
think it
you?
was which part do I like as much as recording and performing.
Yes.
And what inspired the single, I think.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
I think I like the writing part the most, and what inspired it. I don't know really. I think it's hard to not have influences from like what you grew up listening on. I think everyone reacts differently to like different types of music. I was with like the guys I was writing with, and we just wanted to make like what we wanted to listen to.
Right.
And I think that's been the most fun part for me about making the whole album is it's like, in the least weird way possible, it's like my favourite album to listen to at the moment. Like, I love listening to it.
I think that's how it should sound.
I think so. I think, like, if you put out something that you don't stand behind and really love, then if it doesn't go well, then you could regret not doing what you wanted to do. Whereas, you know, if nothing happens with it, I love it.
Yeah.
But I think that's been my favourite part of the overall thing, is kind of listening to the album and making all the changes and watch over it all.
And I think people sense that, you know, like people know if you like the record. Or I know, like if I hear an album, I'm always like, or like Florence, I feel like really is a Florence fan.
Right.
Or like Rihanna, I guarantee listens to Rihanna music on her holidays.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like I believe that they're committed and not into themselves in a big-headed way, but they're a fan of themselves. And I think you've got to be.
Yeah, I think you have to write. I think the thing is, like, I think a lot of people, especially at labels and stuff, they like separate it, and they think because they work in music, it's like a broader understanding of music than people who listen. But I think we're all just fans of music.
Yeah.
So I think we made it as like the fan.
Yeah.
It was, you know, what do I want to listen to, and tried to write that. So I really like the album, so I hope people like it.
Yeah. Did you know your mum had sent that video, by the way?
I didn't.
No. Do you mind that I messaged your mum for a message?
No, I really like my mum. So I think she's all right.
Yeah.
There's worse people you could message.
Yeah. Last message prior this was actually about her potatoes. Fantastic.
Yeah. One of her friends does really good parsnips.
Oh, who?
Grows her own parsnips. We had them for Christmas.
Who's that?
Louise.
Shout out Louise.
She's about to get married. So
Oh,
congrats.
Congrats on the marriage and the parsnips. She's actually marrying a parsnip.
She is. He does look a bit like a parsnip. Sorry, Martin.
Okay, next one. Give it a little tap on there. Give it a tap.
2.
Yeah.
Hey, Harry. Ronnie here.
Ah.
Good luck with the single. When are you coming over to see the twins?
Yes, Ronnie Wood.
Legend.
I like the Rolling Stones getting in touch to say, hey, good luck with the single.
I love Ronnie Wood.
How do you know Ronnie Wood?
I met him at like a dinner thing a few years ago, and then I went to a couple of Stones shows. I just think he's the nicest.
He's so
really nice.
I like it. He always remembers everybody's names.
Yeah.
And I feel like, imagine the amount of people you've met if you're Ronnie Wood. Like you've been on since the 60s, and he like remembers. He's like, all right, Grimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the 60s was a little blurry.
Yeah. They're off their heads.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do you know
I like
that
him.
a good thing about Ronnie Wood is that he's, you know, such a, like you say, such a friendly guy. He made friends with a cabbie, like a black cabbie in London called Brian, and every day Brian texts Ronnie Wood a joke every single day without fail, and Ronnie Wood forwards them to me, and that's
I like that.
That's the text that I get. Do you want to be in the chain?
What was today's joke?
Do you want me to find it for you? Okay, because I can add you to the chain. It can go Brian, Ronnie Wood,
I'd
me,
be in
you.
the chain.
Do you want to be in the chain?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, today's joke was, I was just looking at my ceiling. Not sure if it's the best ceiling in the world, but it's definitely up there.
Oh, God.
Do you want to be added to the group still? No. Okay, next question, please.
Hey, Grimmy. Hey, Harry. I want to know, what was the process for this album? How many songs did you write? Where did you make it? And how long have you been making it for? And did you enjoy making it?
Oh, Edward.
Edward Sheeran there.
Oh, isn't he good?
Oh, it's good. He's doing ever so well.
I started the album. I had to stop in the middle of the year I went away to do the movie, and then I did like 3 weeks at the end of February last year, and then stopped for about 5 months, and then came back to it in July, and then kind of did it until kind of nowish. I finished writing in like December.
And did you, when you were doing the movie, were you just completely away from it? You were like not even thinking about it? Did you have time to think
which
about
actually I think was good.
It's probably quite
for
good,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, I think, one, because for a while before, all I'd thought about was like stressing about, you know, what it was going to be and everything. And it gave me a chance to kind of completely step away from it and have a real break. And then also by the end of the movie, because we were swimming so much, I was like, oh, can I just go and write some songs in the studio?
On land.
Quite excited for that.
How often were you swimming in it? Because we did see all those pictures of you in the sea looking all like... Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. But I think how many did we write? maybe like 70, I think.
70?
We did 50 in Jamaica, I think.
50?
Yeah.
Not 15?
50.
Why do people do
songs
this?
and ideas.
It's a lot.
But not, most of it, that's including like little ideas.
Right,
I'd say
okay.
full songs, maybe
6.
30. Yeah. I'd say there's 30 probably.
30 good songs.
I think so.
And then
'Cause
there
one of the songs on the album I wrote a few years ago.
And they're all finished and like done. And then how do you go about like deciding what goes on? Do you just be like, I've got this, or do you sort of test them out on people?
I think you can do that, and you do that obviously to a degree. But I think if you start asking too many people, it gets away from like what you like. So I think kind of when it came to the end of it, I had to be like, all right, which songs do I want it to be?
Did you ask Ed ever?
Yeah, I played him a couple of songs. Yeah, but I hadn't seen him for a bit because I was away. So I played him a couple of songs after the album was finished.
Right. He didn't say, oh, don't like these. You're like, too late now, it's printed.
He liked one that wasn't on there.
Oh, no.
But, so I was like,
B-side.
I had a little minute of like, no, but,
Next, save it for later.
Yeah.
EP.
Yeah.
EP of summer. Is it terrifying as a male solo artist to know that Ed Sheeran is alive and well?
I just think he's really good. He's just
killing
one
it.
of the most talented dudes I know.
Did you message him when it was like the entire top 10 was Ed Sheeran? Because I had to message him I said, this is hilarious, which I don't know if he didn't respond to. But I mean, it's so mad, it's unheard of, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mad. It is mad. I mean, he's really good at writing songs.
I mean, he really, really is. He really is. Currently 500 songs in the top 40.
He also writes so many for like everyone else.
I
So when
know.
he came, I'd see him and I'd be like, do you want to hear my first single? And he'd be like, yeah. And then he'd go, do you want to hear everyone else's first single? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just written them all.
Yeah.
So
Throw us a bone, Ed. Come on, I'm sick of this radio life. So there we go. Questions from
Thanks
the floor.
for doing that.
You're welcome. It was really annoying,
That was
actually.
nice, yeah. Oh, sorry.
But I wanted to do it for you.
I appreciate it.
But it was quite like, oh, God. Ed Sheeran was like, I'm on a plane. Can you contact me later? I was like, God, it's really hard getting over the four most famous people in the world. Your mum was all right. We were on the text. It was fine. But yeah, Chris Martin, Rita Ora, and Twist, Ronnie Wood, and Ed Sheeran. Thank you for your questions.
Thank you for those.
Great questions.
Lovely people.
Thank you, guys. We have Harry Styles as our guest today on the show.
What's up?
Get up!
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
With Nick Grimshaw.
It feels weird calling your full name all the time.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. You can stop it.
Harry Styles.
You can stop if you want.
Were you ever thinking of, I'll just go for a Harry, like Adele's just gone for an Adele?
I think it'd be weird.
I think it's tough with you because Prince Harry.
I also feel like people would be like, we know what your name is, so that would be weird. Do you know what I mean?
No.
If I tried to like shorten it. If I did like a stage name.
Right. They already
I was
know
like,
your name.
oh, my album's under the name Christoph.
Yeah.
They'd be like, well, that's not your name.
We
is
know
it?
your name.
Yeah.
But do you ever think of just Harry? No, Harry.
Nah.
Do you think Prince Harry was really annoyed when you got famous? Because he was like, oh, God, another famous Harry.
I think he's all right.
Do you think?
I think so.
I always think that Kate Moss must be annoyed that Kate Middleton exists, because when you see those headlines and it's like, Kate has royal baby, I'm like, yes, Mossy. But it's not but it's not her, is it? I always think that. Yeah. No. Anyway, Harry Styles is here. We've got a lot to talk about. We were just saying during that song, you've never actually been on my radio show.
No.
And I've known you for a long time.
How long has it been now?
I've been doing this show 4.5 years.
4.5
4.5 years of breakfast. And you've never been on.
It's a long time.
Quite weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're a long-term
is.
listener and a long-term fan,
Yeah.
but never been on.
Yeah.
And when I started this, when I got this job, actually,
Yes.
you were one of only 4 people I told that I got this job.
Who were they?
I told my mum and dad.
Yeah.
Because they were like, Big Boss Ben
Yeah.
was like, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So I was like, that means we can tell 5. that means we can tell 5 people.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, definitely, I won't tell anyone. So I told my mum and dad.
Yeah.
I told my friend Amy, and I told you.
Yeah.
Do you
I didn't tell anyone.
Did you not?
No.
Because you wanted to keep my secret.
Well, when I don't tell anyone big secrets, it's more for selfish reasons. I think when it gets out and I know I haven't told anyone, I feel quite proud of myself for not telling anyone.
So you're not proud of my job?
So,
you were like,
no, I was proud of the job, but I was like, yes, I didn't tell anyone.
kept quiet about that for
Yeah.
ages.
So-
And when you played me your song, I didn't tell anyone what it sounded like because I thought, oh, he's testing me to see if I'm a big mouth.
Trust.
Because I sometimes
this
think you.
is the trust.
Because sometimes I think you think I'm a big mouth.
No, I actually don't think you're a big mouth.
Okay.
Oh, don't people do that with like babies?
What do you mean?
Don't they like give fake names of babies to different friends?
Yeah,
to find out
to see who
or like
grasses them.
pictures of babies that aren't their babies, and then they see which picture goes out, and then they're like, oh, that friend put up the thing.
Yeah.
People do that, I think.
People do
It's
do
weird.
that. But I honestly thought when you played me the song that it was going to be something else, and then be like, yeah, it's called Sign of the Times. It goes like this. And then you'd be like, got you. You have sort of been on though. Because there was the night of the Brit Awards.
No.
Yes. Yes. Where we thought it'd be a good idea to go. There's a gang of us. We thought it'd be a good idea to go straight from the Brits to the radio. So you have kind of been on.
I'd say I was on the radio. I wasn't on. You know, I wasn't like switched on.
Do you know what's you weren't switched on? No, because we basically went to some party and then it was like 6 a.m. and I had to go on the radio.
Yeah.
And there was a few of us. There's like
well,
me.
you said you would stay out if we all came.
That's true.
To the thing,
which is often my bargain.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, stay out.
Yeah.
Come on, stay out. And I'm like,
How often do people bail on the radio thing?
Like all the time. I don't do it anymore. It was a novelty because I think I was so excited about having this job. I thought, fire me, whatever. This is mad that I'm even working it. But now I'm like, I'm a serious broadcaster.
You're an adult now.
I'm an adult now. Yeah. But I remember when we came in, it was me, you, our friend Emily, our friend Jamie, and your friend Cal. Well, our friend Cal.
Yep, Cal was there.
Hi, Cal. And a Robbie Williams cardboard cutout.
Yeah. I don't know where we got that.
And there was a Bejeweled bottle of vodka that said Grimmy in Bejeweled. So it was a classy night.
Yeah.
It was really classy night. And
Real classy.
We came in, and then do you remember there was no one here? Like there was no producer Finchy, no producer Fifi.
I think Tina DeHealy was here.
Was she?
Yeah.
I think she was.
I think she was. And as we came in, she was like, "Oh God." She looked at us as we were in. We were like,
"Hey, Tina!"
She was like, "Oh jeez."
News just in. We've had a mad one. Did you get in trouble for that? Because I didn't, but Fifi did.
You did.
Fifi, what time did you get in?
I was here, but I fell asleep in the office.
Yeah, whatever.
I got.
Oh yeah, you weren't on time.
Yeah, thanks.
She got here about 7:45. We came on air at 6:30, and then she fell asleep on the floor in here, and Big Boss Ben busted her. She got in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah, do you remember that photo? Yeah. Did you get in trouble?
A little bit.
What happened?
I mean,
when something
not
trouble.
bad. I think
but
it was like
someone has a word.
I think it was more like, "Oh, I saw you on Grimmy's show." I was like, "Yeah," and they were like, "Well, you didn't sound very good, did you?"
Well, I just thought I'd do a bit of extra promo, helping you guys out.
Yeah.
Shift a few copies,
Yeah.
a few units.
Socialising.